Welcome back to my kitchen. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of my favorite Costco budget-friendly finds. Now, Costco does an incredible job with organic and with wild-caught seafoods, and so I wanted to share those with you because sometimes when you're buying some of these ingredients at specialty stores, you get a really high price tag, and this is where I go for some of these staple items that I use every single week. So I wanted to start with the proteins again. And the first one I wanted to share is their fish. So in the frozen section, you can find their wild caught Alaskan salmon. Now they have wild caught halibut, tilapia, they even have cod and also scallops. So we always grab a bag or two, and it's a great price point. Even though it might seem like a little bit much when you're buying it, this has 8 individually wrapped packages in here. So super simple for quick dinners. They thaw out really, really quickly and really great buy. I also love their wild Argentinian shrimp. Again, not farm raised, wild caught. This bag usually lasts our family of 4 about 3 servings. So it's a pretty big bag here. And the price, again, per serving, you just cannot beat it. Another protein that we usually stock up at Costco is their whole caught and sustainable catch tuna. So we'll get the albacore and the yellowfish tuna, and they're both really great for just like lunches on a go or something easy. They also last forever, so they're a great like pantry staple that you can just keep on hand. Now, here's one of my proteins that I probably go to every single week and use. Now, this comes in a pack of 8. This is the best price that I have found anywhere for bone broth. So if you're not making that slow roasted bone broth at home, this is done also with slow cooked bones. It's made from organic and cage-free chicken, and it has 9 grams of protein per serving. So this is what I use when I'm making my rice. I'll put it in soups. I do it as a replacement for water or just for a bone broth tea or bone broth latte. So it's getting you that extra protein, those amino acids, and all that collagen. And it's a good quality protein. You cannot beat the price. This comes in an 8-pack, and I believe they're about like $3 a carton. So really good price point there. And then I just wanted to share this protein because if you're looking for a little snack on the go, these are grass-fed, grass-finished. Great purchase price there. Individually, these sticks are about $2 to $3, but when you buy the whole thing together, I believe there's 12 sticks in here, and I think it's under $10. So really good price point for that. Another snack item that we'll grab, especially for the kids at school, it's a good serving size of organic little nut and berry mix in there. So really great for kids. We'll usually throw like a fresh fruit and one of these in their snack pack for the day. And I like it because it gives you that adequate serving size. Oftentimes when we have nuts, we can just kind of like eat them. And this is a great serving size, already packaged up, ready to go. And it's all organic too. So moving on, I want to talk about fats. Before I do, one more. If you're looking for an organic peanut butter or nut butter, they do a 2-pack, really affordable price point on their organic peanut butter. It's a really large size as well, and you get it in a 2-pack. Okay, now we'll move on to the fats. This is a go-to for us and our family. This is a massive container of organic virgin coconut oil. It is cold pressed and it's unrefined. One of the things you want to look for when you're purchasing coconut oil is that it hasn't yellowed at the bottom there. So oftentimes they'll do coconut oil, but it's been heat treated. So you do want to look for that cold pressed. This is an incredible value. We probably go through one of these in about 6 months. It's our main cooking oil because it can withstand high temperatures. So we use this in almost everything that you're not really going to necessarily taste that coconut flavor. If we're not using this, we're using a grass-fed butter to cook with. I showed you the one from Trader Joe's yesterday, and this is my go-to at Costco. And this one comes with, I believe, how many are in here? 4-pack. Really great price point there. And this is Kerrygold. It's your Irish butter. It's unsalted and it's from grass-fed cows. Again, it's a really bright yellow butter. Really great fat. And then you can't leave Costco without their organic cans of coconut milk. Now, this one comes in a pack usually of about 12, I believe. So it's a great buy for an entire pack of 12. It'll last you a really long time. This is what we're using in some of my soups. I'm a huge curry fan, so I usually make a curry once a week, and this is my go-to. You can also pop it in a smoothie, or if you're making desserts, this is a great substitute for those who aren't doing any dairy. Now, a couple of my favorite kind of condiments that I wanted to share. Great price point. Maple syrup can be really expensive. And this one is just, again, it's from Canada. It's 100% pure maple syrup. It's a great value for how much you get. I don't know if you've ever seen maple syrup at the store, but sometimes it can be $25 for a small jar for it. So incredible price point here. Same with their honey. They come in a 2-pack. This raw, it says organic honey, which I think is kind of funny because most honey is organic, but it does depend where the bees feed and where they harvest off of. And so having organic crops around is necessary in order to label it organic, because otherwise the bees might be floating to crops that are conventionally raised, sprayed with pesticides, and then you're getting that in your honey. So they have this option in a 2-pack, and then they have a really large organic wild harvested honey as well. Another 2-pack that they do there is their organic salsa. So really simple ingredients, all organic, lasts you forever. Again, comes in a 2-pack, great price point. Love their box of 12 coconut waters. The coconut water per price is really inexpensive. And again, single ingredient, organic coconut water. That's all that's in here. Love this guy. Okay, I want to show you a couple grains. I don't get a lot of pastas there, but one of the things I do love is this organic rice ramen. So if you can see here, it's a 12-pack, and they're all, show you this side. See how they're all packed in there? So there's 12 in here. I usually say 1 per person. I'll throw them in some hot water or some bone broth. They cook up really quickly. This is what I use for a lot of my stir fries, or if I'm just wanting, to make a noodle ramen soup or a dish with some noodles in it. This is one of my go-tos, and you really can't beat the price at Costco. I'll usually grab a couple bags of this because it's all made out of organic brown rice and millet, and they last a really long time, so you can save it in your pantry. Another kind of grain option there is this organic perfect flour. It's a gluten-free flour. So if you are gluten-free and you do want to do some baking, Costco has a great price on their organic flour. Because it's gluten-free, you're able to do, there's a bunch of recipes on the back, but this is what you can do if you're doing some biscuits. I put some really tasty kind of protein-packed muffins in my recipes that I do a lot of. And so this flour is the one I tend to go to. Okay, we're coming up on the last few items here. This one's still in the box, but I do love this brand. Now, I usually am an advocate of kind of whole foods and trying to get whole foods, but when you're in a crunch and you just need one of those back pocket recipes, this is one of my go-tos to help kind of fill in the holes. If I can't wait 45 minutes for the rice, I know the kids are going to be home soon, or I want to get dinner on the table, this is one of my go-tos. They are packaged. There's 8 pouches in here. Organic turmeric rice. They also do it in a dal, and then they do it in a madras lentils as well. So I'll buy a couple of those boxes. Again, they last for a year or so you can put them on your shelf and just kind of grab them as need when you're in a pinch. So another great way just to get in some protein or add some rice to a dish without having to wait 45 minutes for that to cook. So there are some recipes on the back there as well. And I think that is the gist of it. The last thing I was going to show you is the ginger. So I'll generally get a couple produce items at Costco. I get their huge bag of carrots, organic carrots, really great price point. And then when they have their big bag of organic potatoes, sweet potatoes, I'll buy those there as well. Oftentimes I'll get their big things of mushrooms or see what organic seasonal vegetable and fruit they have in stock as well. Sometimes that's their big, long English organic cucumbers. Kids love those, and a really great price point. So when you're looking at their produce there, you kind of want to look for what is organic and what is seasonal, like in season right then, because they're going to be holding on to that. This is one that they have been consistently carrying, and it's organic ginger. As you can see, I've used almost the whole thing. In fact, I have a little bit of ginger cooking up there on the stove for some ginger tea. I am a big advocate of ginger. I just learned a trick the other day, as when you're peeling ginger, you take a spoon and the spoon helps to get that skin off the ginger. I learned that from a friend. So if you're looking for a quick hack on how to peel ginger, that might be the way to go. But really good price point for this massive thing of ginger. I keep it in my fridge. It lasts a long time. You can absolutely juice this or just chop it up, throw it in recipes, make it into a tea. Ginger is heating, it's stimulating for our blood. It's also antiviral, antibacterial, has really great components. That's why many Asian cultures will pair it with raw fish, is because it's said to help kind of clear the parasites or anything that might be included in that sushi. So just sharing with you a couple Costco favorites. If you haven't checked out the Trader Joe video, check that out as well. And happy shopping.